God, it's like being in a night. It's like being in a 19.
I feel like I'm in a radio
Where?
show right now.
Yeah, it's like being in a 1990s like a 105.3 Welcome.
Wait, you used that frequency before for fucking the other guy.
For Walter Crondale.
For
Yeah.
Walter Crondale. I miss Walter Crondale.
I
Bring him
miss
back,
Walter
man.
Crondale.
You want me to bring back Walter Crondale?
Can we
Please
please bring back
Walter
Walter
Crondale.
All right, just this once.
Yay.
Ah, see? The year's 1943. Today we're all sat around watching an egg, waiting for it to hatch. What do you think down in the studio, gents?
It's smelly.
Terrible.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Ah, thank you. You're listening to Walter Crondale on 103.5, the only station that'll give you updates on the egg hatching. So we've got one egg that's actually hatched since our last report. Little bitch is out of his shell. It's lovely to see in the studio, I'd say. A lot of us are very excited to be welcoming a little life into the world. Going over to you back there on the ground, Ranboo. Sorry, Ranboo, that's what I call you in private. Your real name, Sylvester McCoy. Sylvester McCoy, can you tell us about what you're seeing down there with Little Bitch?
Hey, Sylvester McCoy here. Here we have a tiny turtle that we named because we hated it. It seemed terrible, so we decided to name it that.
Amazing.
It is
Thank you
currently
very much, Sylvester.
All right, you're welcome. Wait.
Now continue.
Oh, continue. Okay. No, I was just gonna say it's about a third of the size of a small man and about a 16th of the size of a regular man. It's actually, yeah, it's actually just really, really small for now, but eventually it may get bigger, and it also may die due to the fact that there is plastic in the ocean sometimes, and, you know, straws just get in places. It's actually just quite a terrible thing for today's sea turtles. All right, back to you, Walter.
Brilliant, Sylvester. Thank you for keeping me up to date on the current ecological problems that are going on in the ocean. Speaking of ecological problems, this episode is brought to you by Ransom Cigarettes. Make sure to go down to the local shop and buy yourself a pack of 150 Ransom cigarettes. Perfect for the kids. Anyway, going over to our next news article, we have actually got news that Jack Manifold, the previous wrongdoer and ne'er-do-well that lives below the tides, has come back and returned to his post. Many people are not happy with this. He feel like he was released too early. We actually have Jack Manifold on the line here right now. Jack Manifold, can you tell us about how you're feeling about everyone hating you, rightfully so?
Sylvester here. I'm actually here at the scene of the crime, and in fact, Jack Manifold is dead. He is actually just completely dead. Yeah,
He's dead.
About
He's
20
dead.
stab
Oh my
wounds that I can count right now.
Funny thing is, here's the thing, Sylvester McCoy, here's the thing. The funny thing about this is, not only is he dead, but he also isn't answering the question, and I think that's very important to note.
I think that's very rude of him.
You think while dead, you think now that he's dead he'd have more of a reason to defend himself, but alas, here he is, not actually doing it.
He'd have more time.
You know, yes, his silence speaks volumes. Silence speaks volumes, I'd say.
That means guilty.
Guilty, I'd say guilty, you know. Remember, this is brought to you by Ransom Cigarettes. So I think the next point we have to bring up is Tubbo. Tubbo in here was feeling like he was going to be sick. Tubbo, can you update us? How did that go?
Yeah, I'm feeling really, really good now, mate, actually, yeah.
How do you guys do that?
So basically I went downstairs, I got myself a very, very large mug of water, and then I took that water and I nurtured it upstairs and gulped it down violently. Back
Brilliant.
to you.
Brilliant. Yeah, it's a good show of resourcefulness. I think that a gentleman like Tubbo himself can go down and he can gulp a nice amount of water very easily. Now, so Sylvester McCoy, I've heard down in the turtle farm, we've got news that we've got a few more cracks appearing across the turtle. That's wonderful.
Yes, the turtle shells are very cracked.
Oh, brilliant, good to hear. I've heard that there's also another gentleman, a little man, who goes by the name of Kid Snag. Kid Snag, can you give us an update on how you're feeling about this whole situation?
Is this thing on?
Yes, it's on!
No!
It's me right here, little Snag. I'm just sitting here on my little bench here, watching the turtle egg crack,
Are you cute? Important question, are you cute, Kid Snag?
I'm feeling pretty cute as shit right now, I'm not gonna lie. Watch
wonderful. That's brilliant.
You ready for it? Let me give my hand off. Back to you.
Brilliant, thank you, Kid Snag. Okay, well, you've been listening to Walter Crondale on 104.5. Make sure to tune in next time for We'll Be Looking.
Don't touch that dial.
Don't touch that dial. Don't touch that dial. And Sylvester McCoy, don't touch that dial.
Okay.
that's a wrap, guys.
Sorry, I kind of blacked out. I blacked out for a minute there. What was happening? I kind of missed.
Whoa,
Oh,
what
we got a
happened?
visit from Walter Cromdale.
Oh, Walter Cromdale.
Who
Oh, man.
the fuck is that?
Who is
Who's
that
that?
guy?